Hello, I wanted to record this quick audio on state business taxes and what you might be missing when it comes to this topic. So, as a business owner, it is crucial to stay informed about the various tax laws and requirements that apply to your specific type of business. While you may rely on tax preparers or software to assist you with your taxes, it is important to remember that you may not be those tax preparers and that tax software may not be aware of all state and local business tax laws. In this audio recording, I will discuss the importance of proactively ensuring that you are up to date on your state's business tax and licensing laws. So business owners must be aware of their state definition of a business, and it can vary depending on the state, and it can vary depending on how long you've been in business, how long you've been profitable, etc. So just make sure you're aware of your state's definition of a business. Typically, a business includes service-based businesses, profit-based businesses, rental property businesses where you are renting out a home that you own to different renters. Those are all different types of typical businesses. One common mistake that business owners make in assuming that their tax preparer and tax software will handle all aspect of their taxes. However, some states have additional business taxes that may not be covered by traditional tax preparation services. For example, my business is in DC, so I'm going to share an example in DC. So in DC, Washington, DC, businesses may be required to pay additional taxes such as family medical leave tax, a franchise tax, and that is regardless whether you consider your business to be a franchise or not. There is a DC business tax form that has the word franchise in it. So if you see that, don't assume that doesn't apply to you. Really read that closely to make sure whether or not it applies to your business. In most cases, it will. It will apply to your business. The other business tax that property is called the business property tax form. So that's three DC state tax business forms that DC business owners must complete in addition to the DC state income tax form, and also in addition to the federal state income tax form, the 1040. So just be on alert. That's a lot of additional tax forms that many individuals may not be aware of. So be proactive about understanding your state's tax business laws that can prevent costly mistakes down the line. Failure to comply with these laws could result in penalties, fines, interest for non-compliance. By taking time to educate yourself on your state specific requirements, you can avoid potential issues in the future. What issues might you come across in the future? For example, again, in Washington, D.C., every year or every other year, you might have to renew your business license, your state business license. And in order to renew that business license, your business has to clear and not have any dings on its record for not having filed all the proper state business tax forms. So that includes some of those forms I just talked about, at least those three forms I just talked about. So if you haven't done that and you need to renew your license, you can be prevented from renewing your business license until those forms are not only completed, but any tax due on them is paid, or any penalties and interest is paid. So just keep that in mind. Um, in addition to understanding your state's business tax laws, it is also important to keep up with any changes or updates that may affect your business. Tax laws are constantly evolving, and staying informed about these changes can help you make informed decisions about your business finances. Consider setting aside each year to review any regulations that might impact your business. So remember that assuming will not help you when it comes to complying with state and local business tax laws. It is essential for all business owners to take a proactive role. If I haven't said proactive enough, hopefully I have, and that's ingrained in your head. Take a proactive role. Do not assume in understanding your obligations and responsibilities when it comes to state business taxes. By being proactive and staying informed, you can avoid potential pitfalls and ensure the long term success of your business. So, in conclusion, staying informed with your state's business tax laws is crucial for all types of businesses. Whether you are a new entrepreneur or have been in business for years, taking the time to educate yourself on these requirements can save you time and money in the long run. And I want to stress, do not assume just because you have been in business for years that you are filling out all the state and local business tax forms that is required of your business. There have been more than there have been numerous businesses who've been in business for a long time and have been surprised at crucial moments, either when they're trying to renew their license or when they're trying to close their business. They're shutting down and clean up their books with the regulators, state regulators, and making sure they're closing their business properly. They've been surprised at these, just not opportune times that there were some tax forms they weren't filling out for years. So do not assume, even if you've been in business for years. So don't rely solely on the tax preparers or the tax software. Be proactive in understanding what is expected of you as a business owner. Remember that knowledge is power when it comes to navigating complex tax regulations. Stay alert and stay informed. Thank you for listening. I hope you found this information useful. Remember, you can follow us on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, and you can also visit my website. Also, remember that all the information provided in this podcast is meant for educational, general purposes only and is not intended to be personal financial advice. Until next time, this is Dawn Mabery Chestnut signing off.